Hello, this is Kris Nelson from evolvedconsciousness.org. I'll be reading an article published on the 16th of September 2014 called Duty and Privilege. Duties and privileges. It seems the control system is big on this methodology. Where does this concept come from? Could this be mirrored from an existing positive pathway? Yes, nature, existence. It's part of the natural way of things to have duties and privileges, but they're supposed to be based in something real, not in the illusions that the system projects. We have duties and responsibilities to truth and morality, to natural laws. Aligning with these responsibilities will provide us the privileges and rewards that come with living the right way. Man has mirrored this system, but has supplanted the higher will of natural moral law with his corrupted lower will of false living in ego. Various systems of controlling man's way of living are fabricated and provide directed avenues, which are pre-selected and predetermined paths of life choice and economic survivability for us to, quote, choose from. Nature's rewards and privileges of living in right, good, and truth, or the consequences and punishment of violating what is right, good, and true, are supplanted through the insulated bubbles of reality. Man's system of rewards or privileges and consequences or punishments are what become the way of living within that attempt at an isolated and temporarily insulated system. The natural world of the universe has natural laws in operation. Humbling ourselves under them allows us to operate within the boundaries of existence as set forth by creation. The man-made laws and systems are supplanting the natural process to be able to align with those natural laws based on our behavioral understanding throughout life. We copy each other and what is around us to form our identity, usually in some mold of conformity, in order to increase our acceptability into the normalization of society. That is to say, to be an outsider rather than to be an insider. Who we are as people that exist, as ego personality identity constructs, is a result of impositions and influences from our environment, society, parents, books, television, etc., that we take into ourselves and use as a basis to construct our sense of self from. The system engineers understood psychology and behavioral programming like B.F. Skinner demonstrated. Instead of learning through a natural behavioral development in reality through the reciprocal feedback system that natural law is a part of, which is how cause and effect works, the man-made system is encapsulating our behavior, sense, and experience of reality in a way that has also supplanted the natural behavioral learning system of natural law to some degree in favor of man's law system, where man decides what is right and wrong and what rewards and privileges get given to those who comply with man's law, and what consequences and punishments are given to those who defy the dictates of man's law. Instead of copying and learning from an environment and people who learned and lived under natural law more fully, we learn from the pre-existing conditioned altered state of living that has pervaded humanity for millennia. We are not learning objectively from observation, thinking, feeling, contemplation, reflection, etc. We do not learn about natural law consequences to our behavior as fully as we should. The codependence in the system has us insulated, isolated, encapsulated, compartmentalized, The codependence in the system has us in isolated, insulated, encapsulated, compartmentalized interaction and understanding with the overall functionality and truth of the system we live in, and also insulated from the functionality and reciprocal feedback system of natural law. The natural law system of reciprocal feedback is interfered with by the insulated bubbles of reality we create and live in as a result of the conditioning into the system's way of living. In our reversal of acceptance of the establishment, when we go against the status quo normalized accepted concepts, we can end up throwing the baby out with the bathwater in a sense. Duties are not to be upheld in the falsified construct of laws based on whims, wants, desires, power, etc. that man invents. That creates a continuation of the insane mindset that created those false laws in violation of natural law in the first place, which is chaos and slavery. Duties are to truth and morality, not to the whims of someone's mind. Right and wrong can be objectively known. The duty and responsibility to truth, love, good, right, morality, natural law, etc. will allow us to create the true freedom, peace, and order we want. Those are the rewards and privileges we can get with humility under natural law. If you want more information on the humility aspect, there is the article on euphemisms where I introduced that understanding, where we humiliate ourselves by going against ourselves and what is right, good, and true, because we are the representations of natural law. So when you go against what is right, good, and true, you go against yourself, because the higher self is truth, love, good, right, morality, natural law. That's the higher aspect of yourself. That's not physical. At least in this conceptualization framework that I've come up with, it makes a lot of sense. Alright, that's the end of that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a nice day. Take care. Peace.